So I tells him, I'm just pulling your leg. Boy, you should have seen him home. I had the poor guy's head turning like a merry-go-round. Yeah, he's a real sourpuss. No wonder Julie can't tell a good joke. She's got a sense of humor only Frank could love. Did I tell you that joke she gave me? Something about a 3-1? I ought to be a good Samaritan and teach her a thing or two about puns. What? You didn't like that one? I came up with that on the fly. That ought to be worth something. Speaking of flies, I was going on and on about his family today. The poor guy's got more family members than a caterpillar's got legs. And if I'm counting howdies, that's at least 4. Hey, unless he's walking around on all 4s like moi, then I don't count arms. That reminds me, he's been getting better at running. Especially for a guy that's only got 2 legs. Still scares easier than my mama, though. And she's a real chicken. Hey, I chased them down for a good reason. My kazoos were supposed to come in today. Which they didn't. And if you think about it, I'm the poor guy that deserves an apology here. I ran after that mailman all through the neighborhood and with nothing to show for it. Yeah, real funny. A poor little guy like me deserves some sympathy. A clown without a kazoo is like an artist without his paintbrush. Go on, kid, tell him. Hello? Buddy? Pal? Hey, you stopped painting. Everything all right?
Unless you got something for me to carry for you. Is there any leaded package or parcel you need me to run for your... Wait, what are you looking around me for?
Mailman! You got any packages for little old me? My kazoo collection should have been in my mailbox today. Where is it?
Now, Barnaby, you know better. I have to put it in your mailbox. It's policy.
You know a dog like me doesn't do policy, pal. The only policy I follow is the creed all dogs follow. Chase in your local mailman.
Oh, I hate that policy. I'll beat you to your mailbox lickety-split. If I don't split my lickety...
I was this close to dogpiling him. Next time, don't give Eddie any hints, eh?
Well, I think I'm plenty funny, Barnaby. Frank thinks I'm a hoot and a half.
Only a hoot and a half? What happened to the other half?
Oh, you...
Besides, Frank wouldn't know a good joke if it walked up to him, introduced itself, and handed him its business card. Punchline and
He
all.
would, too. You know, Barnaby, you're not the only funny one in this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah? You might be right, Julie. Howdy's a pretty funny fella, too.
Not howdy me. I have a joke that will knock your hat off. I've been working on it all week.
Oh, boy, all week? It took you that long? You're hearing this, little buddy?
Oh, I'll show you, Barnaby. Ooh. What did the number 3 say to the number 2 after beating him in a game of checkers?
Oh, no. Here it comes.
I won!
That was just doggone terrible. Just awful. I think I'm gonna need a doggy bag.
No, it was not, Barnaby. It was a good joke. Don't you get it? 1 is a number, but it also sounds like 1. You know, when you won a game.
Now she's explaining it. Oh, when will the agony stop? I'm just a little pooch in peril. Bury me in my favorite sunny spot, kid. I'm going into the light.
Oh, Barnaby, you're just rotten. It was too a funny joke, wasn't it, Won't?
Blue don't actually have any blue pigmentation. They have to grow in soil that is basic as well, so the pine straw should be left for the other beds.
You're telling me that these flowers are liars, Frankie?
I'm not telling you that these flowers are liars, Barnaby. I'm talking about how these flowers are specially selected to look this way.
Being blue isn't anything special, pal. Don't you know that blue is all the rage nowadays?
I don't think people are painting themselves blue, frankly. Are you saying your fur color isn't natural?
I beg your pardon? I'm unnatural beauty as far as you know.
I doubt you're any sort of beagle. I've never seen any blue dog before in my life. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to continue tending to my flowers in peace.
You're gonna have to do more than tend to him if you want him to grow up nice and big. You know what they say, you gotta entertain your plants to make them happy.
That's true, but I'm not going to let your snappy patter poison my petunias. I'd hardly call your material entertaining, much less fertilizer.
Oh, don't you worry, Frank. The last thing I'll do is overwhelm your orchid. Your plants all seem clovered.
Not with these puns again. You're going to make all of my hard work wilt. Your humor's too dry for my impatience.
Hey, not a daisy goes by where you don't get impatient. But hey, I'm just pulling your leg.
Will you just get out of here? My plants don't need your ridiculous jokes to grow. Go find an audience for your silly gags somewhere else.
All right, I'll grow. But every dogwood has his day. I'll still pop you in from time to time, even if you're still a little rough around the hedges.
Honestly, with him, I don't know how you can stand to be around him.
So my brother Charlie tells my sister Dolly that our brother Barley's cousin Henry is turning over a new leaf. But if you ask me, Bon, a caterpillar's always turning over leaves. We just call it a salad.
So you don't believe the poor guy? Sounds like you're just giving him the short end of the stick.
Short end of the... We've given that clown the whole branch.
So he's a clown too? Now you're speaking my language, howdy.
You wouldn't believe what happened next. My brother Chuck wished our brother Buck good luck on getting that clock Henry to straighten up and fly right.
Fly? Wait. He's a butterfly? I thought he was a caterpillar.
You're being a wise guy, Bon, but I'm serious. Then, you're not gonna believe this. Out of the blue comes our sister Sue and her brother Drew, talking to my sister Dolly about getting Henry on a trolley to see our Aunt Molly.
Woolly ain't Molly.
Woolly Aunt Molly, Bon. On my father's left-hand side. My left, not yours. Maybe my upper left-hand side.
Oh, well, how could I get that confused?
But long story short, Molly tells Henry to listen to our cousin Barley and my brother Charlie, who insist they're through with my sister Sue and her brother Drew. And to get back on that trolley and talk to Dolly about getting his act together.
Oh, brother.
No. Ollie's my sister. I know I can always talk to you, Bon. I tell you, having a big family ain't easy. Too many things to keep track of.
You're right about that. I'm just listening in, and I can barely keep track. The only family I gotta keep track of is my dear sweet mama.
That's right. You know, next time she comes around, you ought to let me serve her one of my strawberry soda pops.
Nobody makes him like you do, pal. Speaking of which, how's that drink treating you?